Ohio College2Careers is a program of opportunities for Ohioans with disabilities. We offer college students with disabilities free help with career planning, assistive technology, resume and interview help, and connection to our employer partner network for internship and permanent employment opportunities.
Welcome to the Ohio College2Careers Career Development Toolkit Succeeding in Hybrid and Virtual Work Environments episode. Greetings, my name is Wray.
I'm Allison Jones, and we are Career Development Specialists with Ohio College2Careers. Thanks for joining us. We are offering several Career Development Toolkit episodes to help with your entry into a new career or internship. In this episode, we will be discussing succeeding in hybrid and virtual work environments.
Thanks, Allison. Hybrid and virtual work environments have become increasingly common. The flexibility associated with these environments has been shown to help individuals with disabilities who want to work. The unemployment rate for people with the disability ages 16 through 64 fell from 10.8% in 2021 to 8.2% in 2022. This is according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. That is the lowest unemployment rate in the U.S. since the U.S. began tracking this statistic in 2008.
When given the option to work in a hybrid or virtual environment, it is important to adopt some best practices to ensure you are successful when working away from the office or worksite. The first practice is to establish a physical place to work. Make sure this is a quiet place with minimal distractions and you have all the necessary equipment and supplies at hand. Make sure your remote workplace is clean, free of clutter, and has adequate lighting. Know your employer's internet speed and operating requirements to ensure strong connectivity when working remotely.
The next practice is to keep a regular schedule. Creating and sticking to a schedule will help you stay motivated and focused so you know what to expect throughout your day. Tailor your schedule in such a way that you do your deeper thinking and harder work at a time of day when your energy is naturally higher.
The third practice to keep in mind is to communicate clearly and often. Workplace communication can be challenging in a hybrid or virtual environment when you are relying heavily on technology working correctly for email, electronic messaging systems, and video meetings. Make sure to clarify all task expectations and responsibilities clearly. Document the steps you take even more so than you would in an in-person environment. And use virtual interactive collaboration tools to mimic in-person collaboration when possible. Be fully present during all video meetings and make sure to ask questions even more often than you would in an in-person environment.
The next practice is to maintain boundaries. When the workday is ended, it is important to stop working in order to be fully present in other areas of your life to avoid burnout. Establish a clear indicator to yourself that the workday is done, such as leaving the area where you work or changing clothes or turning off email notifications. That way you're not tempted to keep working during non-working hours.
And the final best practice is to maintain relationships with colleagues. When working virtually, relationships don't form as naturally as they can in a physical workplace. Be intentional and make time to connect with colleagues to get to know them. Schedule virtual coffee chats to meet colleagues. Look for projects that allow you to collaborate with colleagues and consider asking questions via video chat instead of only via email.
And remember, remote work is still work. So be accountable for your time and responsibilities. Also, be sure to request any accommodations necessary for telework. This harkens back to our episode on self-advocacy.
For additional career development topics, check out our other toolkit episodes and accompanying fact sheets on the OOD website. If you have any questions and are already connected with Ohio College2Careers, feel free to contact your counselor. If you would like more information about Ohio College2Careers, you can email college2 that's the number 2, careers, at ood.ohio.gov. Thanks so much.